Hey, I'm Bo, and we're here at Pop's Pinball at Deep Cuts in Medford, Massachusetts to play some Black Knight Sword of Rage. It's not as much rage as you expect, just a Sword of Rage. One of the last games that Steve Ritchie did in the third in the line of Black Knight games starting in the 80s, the 90s, in this modern game with a flail, a shield, all kinds of shots. Maybe 6, 7 shots. And we're going to play this game and see if we can get all the way through to the special night mode with classical music, as well as the grand finale to Battle the Black Knight. We got this.
Get in the fight.
Stand up and fight. In Sword of Rage, there is a regular skill shot. You just plunge and beat the lanes as you need to. Or, you know, if it just goes through the lane that fast, you don't really get to choose. To light modes, you have to shoot one of these 3 red shots in the middle. All 3 of them are dangerous. One of the easier ways to do it is to hit the flail, the left ramp, backwards. But it also changes the color, too. So you have to really watch the ball while doing so in order to hope to get a clean return. Then shooting the flail ramp lights the mode, and the mode start is on the shield on the right. Backhanding into the shield will start the mode. What do we got here? Oh, well, we got a sandworm. I don't know. Then maybe we should make a game about sandworms. Most of these are pretty much just shoot what it says kind of modes. And these shots are going to move every so often, I believe. Ideally, I don't want to have to shoot the center, because the center shot is the most dangerous shot to shoot. So you see it's flashing faster. And you're like, wait a minute, why is it moving? It's because the games in this era of Stern stop timers, they stop movement, they stop everything every so often. So if I shoot any random shot here, including just hitting the spinner, it's going to resume that and take me back to where it was.
Ready.
And these 3 shots are just moving back and forth. Right, left, right. And I've locked them in. Aye, Captain. Now I can time them out again. There's plenty of time. These modes have long timers. Ideally, what you want to do is get them all the way on the left where the simplest shots are. All 3 of those were there, and I've also completed War the top lanes, which qualifies a hurry up on the 3 center shots. The hurry up on the 3 center shots is generally not that advisable to go for. It is worth a lot of points, however. So if you can coordinate it with the mode, there it is. I'm now got 2 out of those 3 shots, part of the hurry up and part of the mode. The center shot into the night, which, watch out. Thanks for yelling at me, Rage Boy. It's a rage monster effect here. Watch this. But look at all these shots. These shots are...
When does the actual fighting start? 5, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah, I'm trying to finish off the sandworm here. 1 shot left. Only a couple seconds left because I've been wasting my time deliberately timing things out. This shot is worth a lot right here. There it is. How much was that shot worth? The shot was 11 million, and then besides that, we get an extra ball at the first time we finish a mode, and we got a bunch of points for finishing that. We also got a letter at night for getting halfway through the progress, as well as another letter for finishing it. So where are we? We are going to go for the next mode, which will require us to make 2 shots. Might as well cash in that extra ball while I've got it. And again, take you through your progression of modes in this game. I want to talk about that last flip in a moment, but first, just the rule. I'm shooting for the red shots. In each new mode, I need more red shots to hit. Maybe one hit to light the lock on the green shot for the lock to start multi-ball. So we're gonna try to coordinate the next mode with the main multi-ball. I also flipped right as the ball came to the corner of my flipper there, and that allowed me to deaden the ball a little more easily. I'm deadening the ball here because I'm using it to make backhands.
Stand up and fight.
There's another one. And you're taking advantage of the flipper rubber itself. And so different games, different eras, it's harder or easier to do this. It happens to be that on modern Stern, starting around Spider-Man, that particular move is very good, but it can work on other games. Once you make enough red shots, you shoot the left ramp, get the flail, and this will... Did you see that? I mean, like, see how dead that momentum of the ball was compared to what it was. How fast was it rolling through here, and all of a sudden it was like, ah! That's what's going on there. And I didn't get to deaden that one, but sometimes you can, and there are other ways to control it. The goal, why am I doing all this, is because the center of this game is F you. It is all set up to destroy you almost every shot. And you've got to make these shots carefully and not with comfort, because there is no comfort. But trying to make it backhanding means that you're going to hit the shots with lower speed. And we're going to go into deep freeze and Triple Knights challenge together.
Cold-blooded murder.
Bro, Lick Lords, oh no, what are we going to do? In Triple Knights challenge, there are 3 shots to make. They are the spinner on the left, the left ramp, and the shield. And then if you're making all those, it'll light a super. There's also an add-a-ball in this multi-ball by hitting the left spinner twice.
A gift for you. My heart comes for you. So will yours. Beat it.
Oh no, what do we do? Oh no, we'll get an add-a-ball instead. Yay! After making the 3 main jackpots, you gotta put a ball behind behind that flail, and then every shot becomes a jackpot. This is heading us towards the super. And there it is, the Magma save. Oh my god, it was used successfully. I don't believe it. The Magma save button is in the middle of the plate, is in the middle where the action button is. But it's necessary to activate that right out lane save. You can get the Magma save lit fairly easily. It's the drop targets on the right, so it's not that hard. Notice here again, I let that ball kind of come to a trap on the right, and all is well. There's just one more jackpot to make on the right side, and then I've got a super on the flail. And what happens with the flail here is I can stop the flail by shooting it with one ball. And then trying to get it through with the other. But we did not get that to work, and we're out. What we did do is we completed deep freeze, and one of the major goals of the game is to get through all of the modes. Night has been spelled, and once you spell night, the night mode is lit on the left saucer. And this is a backhandable shot sometimes, so try to do this if you're playing one. See if that backhand work for you. It might work from a trap. If not, it might work from a post transfer. Yeah, well, you know, if I had the Magma save button over here, maybe I would have been able to pull that off.
Shoot again.
Ball save time is critical in this game, and here's why. If you may recall, you got to shoot these dangerous shots multiple times to qualify modes. Use your ball save time, all of it, to do that.
Let's drop our weapons and make peace.
Let's drop our weapons and make peace. Who are you? Did he really say that? I think he said that. Is this guy just only on Sword of Rage? What did he say? And let's head into night mode. The main goals of Black Knight mode here are to qualify supers. You qualify super modes by shooting the left spinner. Sorry, not the left spinner, the left orbit. And you can also make all of the shots around the game one or more times. Everything is playfield scoring. As a multiplier of the number of balls in play. Classic. Classic Black Knight, am I right? Yeah, I'm right. But look at the shots you made, the shots that are available to you, and try to keep all 3 balls in play here, because unlike it's rare to see the Black Knights. This is the classic music from Black Knight 2000 by Dan Forden. The new Black Knight, this Sword of Rage, has the music from Anthrax. Oh, that was a bad play there. Once all 7 shots are made, they go back up. You're getting a score for the 7 shots. So every time you shoot that left spinner, the left orbit, it qualifies a super feature. The super feature is started by shooting the dangerous Black Knight right up the middle. So we do that. Now super targets is started. But every time you do a shot like that, you gotta be ready. It's coming back at you fast. You can tell which things you're running right together in the center. Super targets is flashing, super spinners is flashing. And it's a certain number of spins. Super lanes is lit. Oh, super lanes. Lanes, not lanes. You might say, hey, what's going on in these super modes anyway? It looks a lot like Iron Maiden, don't it? We got super targets, super lanes, super spinner, and then there's a number above it that says 3.6 something, like a cash-in jackpot. Well, that jackpot is on the Magma save, and to collect it, you must use the Magma save to get it cashed in. So if I want more of these super modes, I shoot spinners. And if I want to cash them in,
Super jackpot collected!
I use the Magma save, and then after the Magma save, I have to go down the right in lane. Now, what happened there, that it immediately went down the right in lane, but I still got credit for it. Sometimes the ball gets caught up there behind the shield. A little ball save on the little ball search on the shield should kick it in. This is not unusual. The biggest lizard I could find. A Hydra. This thing needs to be hailed. And like any Hydra, you shoot it, and more pants appear. I don't know, something like that. More heads appear. So we have to kill the Hydra heads. The Hydra heads consist of shooting a shot and then shooting again. If you played Foo Fighters, you'll recognize this as New Orleans. So, well, it's neat how like these features kind of get revisited in games. I like the way this one is built. But yeah, there's no safety in this game. Like, you get the ball coming down there. I was trying to kick it off the right wall, but it was already off the wall when it came down from the bumpers. And I should have been able to save that, but it didn't work out for me. Modes continue from ball to ball. We move on to ball 2. We do have a second extra ball lit here. So I'm going to use the ball save time that I have to try and advance the Hydra. And this is also an opportunity to talk about the power feature, which is that once the power of the sword is built up, you can hit the center target, you know, the one that nobody wants to hit for any reason, and it will increase the value of everything.
Super Pops!
Look at us, Super Pops. We're at Super Pops right now. Super Pops and Deep Cuts in Medford. And so when you're in rage mode,
Replay. These lands are now liberated.
you have higher scoring on all of the mode shots. And the way you can tell this is qualified is you look at the sword on the right side of the display. If that sword is all the way powered up, you'll have the eligibility to use the sword. And again, to actually use the sword, you have to hit the dangerous knight shot, the hardest shot in the game, or the shot that's most likely to just beat you down and make you angry. So whether to actually do that or not, that's up to you. I prefer making extra ball shots.
Excellent. An extra ball.
An excellent extra ball. Definitely what I want to hear instead of the Black Knight yelling at me. Come on, let's go. Yell at me. Let's go. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got, Black Knight? What's your insult for my next shot? Back off.
Super feature ready.
I don't know. He sounds a little less than Rage Monster at this point. But there was an example of using the wall to bring the ball under control. I made sure that it didn't hit the slingshot, and I've got it under control now. I've got one more shot to go to light the modes. The color will tell you how many you need: red, yellow, green.
Get out of here.
Then the left ramp.
Super slings.
Oh, super slings! Oh, that's my favorite. Once you shoot the flail. Then you can backhand. And this is also like a big problem with this game is there are no bailout shots. The bailout shots, I've talked about this on other videos. You want to try to find something you can just throw the ball at. If the ball is out of control, it will bring it back under control. Like the lock on Shadow, or any ramp really. There are no safe ramps in this game. The safest shot is the left lane into the saucer in the back left corner. And that's not very safe either. Here's the backhand, that's lock one, and we're going to play the fourth of the modes, which is Magma, I think? You can play them in any order. They're all about the same value. There's no big advantage in changing the modes or going for anything particular here. Magma Beast, 2 more per night. That was lucky. Oh god. Oh, Jesus, Moses.
Where is a worthy challenger?
Wow, that was not expected there. Where is a worthy challenger? Down the lane where the button ought to be. I have heard that there are modifications people have made to this game where they have put the Magna save button where it was on Black Knight and Black Knight 2000. We're going to use our ball save time to shoot dangerous stuff. And then try to survive it.
And Super is lit.
Okay. And there we go. Magna saves. 3 more shots.
And face your death. Aim better.
Nah, don't try the best save. Why'd you do that? Don't try that save. All you're gonna do is mess up the cameras. Alright, so this is ball 3. We're not that far. We're not that close to finishing anything. Let's see what we can get to here. So we can finish this mode by plunging around, shooting some dangerous stuff. Nope.
There is a worthy challenger.
No dice. Right orbits. Right over, right in the hole here for miss. War! Spot war lanes for
A
war.
mysterious gift.
So the longer you go in the game, the more this war is worth. It gets to be worth a huge number of points. So this war part of the game,
Use it wisely.
shooting the dangerous stuff, takes over as being
Stand up and fight.
the most valuable part of the game. That was what, 12 million? Wow, how much was that worth?
5, 4,
That was worth a lot. 79 million. 79 million. So the more wars you do, the more opportunity you have to just beat the game down a little bit. We did not finish. Or did we? I think we did actually finish that. Okay, so we've got 4 modes down. Wicked Cavern is the last one, and after we play against the eyeball, the weird eyeball, then we could get to Black Castle. It's pretty far away, so it's much more likely that I'm going to drain here, and then we'll call it. But the next things to do here would be to get back to Rage, to get back to War, sorry, and continue to plow away high war value. So let's do that. So the point here is, like, if you're gonna be asked to shoot the dangerous stuff, you might as well get rewarded for it, right? The red arrows, the red lightning bolts on those orbits tell you that the ball is going to go all the way around. So if you hit a short shot, you might still end up in the top lanes anyway. And that's coming from the left, so popping it around or waiting for it to time out, now it's going to go up top again.
I'm cooking with gas.
Okay, whatever you say, Ed Robertson of Bare Naked Ladies. You go like, okay, red means it's going to go all the way around, so let's try to scoop it up there with a little short shot. I'm going to pass it over the other side. We'll scoop it up there.
Watch it all burn.
And that didn't work. It went all the way around, but we might be able to let this time out. And now it will. How many more wars do I need? I don't know. There's a lot of wars in this game.
Balls of fire.
There it is. War has begun. In 20XDX. How much was that worth? 20 million? How much was that worth? I don't know, but it was worth the ball save. So there are 3 shots, and then the grand total of the 3 shots is what gets fed into the... Oh, boy. Gosh. Are we done yet? I thought we hit that a couple times. 9 million. Center shot worth 36 million. Boom, shakalaka. This is how you play Sword of Rage for points. It's chaos. It's real chaos. You also get a night letter for this, so you can eventually get back to the second round of Night, which is more in spirit of Black Knight 2000 than this one. Let's lob the ball up there. Let's go back to playing the normal strategy and going for the modes now. And I prefer to shoot that shield. It's the less painful version. Hit the road, Jack. Alright, we've got Mystery Cavern. Hello! Oh, where have we seen this guy recently? I don't know. But, Surely the Dungeons and Dragons people didn't want to get sued. Hell hand, it's a hell hand.
Just boosted.
Boosted. But there it was. All I had to do was hold up that flipper at the right time, and I stopped that ball completely. Uh-oh. That was an important flip. If you look back at that flip, what I'm trying not to do there is shoot anything. I'm trying to shoot the in lane on this side to get the ball under control. This is lock 2. I got one more for lock Lyman, and I just have to hit the green target a couple times for that to happen. Now, as it happens, I gotta hit the green target anyway. That's the best way to hit the green target, to glance it off of the very right side of the target and have it go. Oh, dang! Can we set this for 4 balls? How quickly can we set it for 4 balls? We were almost there. We were almost all the way to Black Castle. We were all the way to second multi-ball. We did end up with
I'm shaking in my armor.
a 420 on this game, so that was a good score. And hopefully this helps you learn a little more about how to play this game. Great sound in this game, especially the personality of the Black Knight will change as the game goes on. I think he becomes a little more of a reformed Black Knight. It's really impressive and kind of comedic. Definitely not something I would have expected from this game. Nice job by Stern, and thank you to all the backers on Patreon for making this happen. I've only got 9 seconds left to keep talking here, and then my initials will be locked in with Atticus and Jeff Palmer from Florida. Thank you so much. Woo! 420! Oh my god.
Very fun.
I completely forgot about how much Borre was worth.